welcome everybody to Minecraft Agrarian Skies. My name, you should know by now, is Maxwell. I'm joined today by Cuttlebug.
Hello.
Mullison.
Hello.
And Redlaw.
You read?
So, we had a little bit of a fiasco last week with the blue screen of death, the server crashing, losing a portion of the server and having to rebuild it, and then Mully not being able to rejoin us.
Fun.
And this week hasn't been as easy.
But he's back now, but yes.
I'm back.
It's taken us about an hour to log into the server because
Reasons.
because of reasons, yeah.
Yeah.
Reasons.
Pig's looking at me. I'm going to have to punch him in the face.
No,
So, first thing I want to address is somebody said in the comments section this pulverised iron ore will make 1 ingot per piece because it's basically the stuff that comes out of a pulverizer. I'd just like to address that comment and say that that is in fact not true. If you see there, I put the pulverised iron ore in the furnace and it doesn't cook into a single ingot because Agrarian Skies blocks a lot of basic recipes and blocks a lot of basic crafting stuff just to make it harder for you to get the resources that you need for things. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get on with the episode. The idea today is to get some machines built to automate basically 80% of the shit that we do on camera so that we can be free to just sort of loaf around and relax. What do you think of that?
Laura. I think Laura needs to extend the platform. Issues in mind.
What are you
Needs
doing,
to
Nick?
what?
Extend the platform this way.
Alright, I thought you said extend the flagpole.
Yeah, she needs to extend the flagpole as well,
Oh,
so you can salute things.
Yeah. Yes.
Basically, I need to build a steelworks apparently from what you told us last week. So
You
Right.
want this bigger?
I need
Yes.
this to go like I don't know another maybe 7 or 8 that way.
And what are you doing, Nick?
I am going to sit here and drink my carrot juice.
And then
What
build
do
a
you do?
steelworks.
And
Fine.
then I'm
Fine.
going to start working out how to build a steelworks that apparently Max wants because of
You want it
things.
Because we need
Behind
steel.
here? Or just started from here?
Well, just there and like maybe I say 6, 7, 8, 20 in that direction. Just keep going till
Look,
you
Count like
I-
feel adequate.
I am going to sieve some gravel while Mully tells us the camping story that he
Yes.
never got to finish from last week.
Oh,
Sounds like a
yes.
plan.
That sounds like... Yeah.
We need to
Disaster.
recap. What happened?
I will tell you more of the disaster this week. Where did I get up to? Oh, yeah.
Just pouring tons of gravel onto me.
You said you wanted to do it, so
I didn't say I wanted to do it, I said I'm going to do it.
it is.
So, I think where you got to last week was pretty much that they decided to close the only road into the campsite.
Oh, yeah. The only proper road, yeah, that was
Yeah.
closed. And queue up the mountain, down the dale, right back to the start of where the diversion was. To the tune of about maybe 25 mile. That was good fun.
Nice.
And we're talking
nice.
roads where you can get one car along them, and then there's cars coming from the opposite direction, so you're in the ditch most of the time.
Yeah, somebody's got to
was all
sit in the
fun and
field
games.
for part of the time.
Yeah, that was all fun and games. So anyway, we arrive at this campsite. There's absolutely nothing there. Like I said, there's not even a walk. That isn't a road. So
Hang on, how do you not get a walk in the countryside?
I don't know, but there was no like public footpaths or nothing. Just like, well, you can walk along the side of this road. I'm like, well, that's
Go on the
not,
highway.
not really what.
Isn't just like walking one of the fundamental things that humans can do?
Yeah, it's
And
the
Only a
only.
basic thing.
You couldn't even walk at the
Nah.
campsite.
It's not even. It's the only thing there is to do in the county of Yorkshire.
Is walk.
Is
And
walk.
You couldn't even do that.
Yep, enjoy the scenery and have a bit of a walk, knacker the child out,
Yeah.
and you know that's all good. So in the end, we ended up back at the campsite. We went to see some waterfall. That was pretty good. It was the bit that they'd been on. Do you know that Kevin Costner Robin Hood?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was that. It was the part that had been on there. That was good for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Do you know what? Sitting looking at the waterfall for an hour and a
Yeah.
half,
Well,
thinking,
no, there
well,
was-
it ain't gonna get any better than this.
Yeah, that was its upper limit. That was
Right.
that was the only mirth we were going to get, and it wasn't that funny really. It was just a fucking big waterfall.
Oh.
But anyway, we came back, and I've realised something, and it's a bit profound. That computers and the internet and films has completely ruined me just being able to sit.
Right.
I can't just
bored.
now
How
sit
so?
and do nothing anymore.
Right.
You know, like sit and enjoy being outside on a
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah.
And I think it's just completely lost to me now.
Right. You can't just sit quietly and enjoy sort of
Yeah.
silence
Listening
and quietness.
to birds. You You had to have
just-
something fiddling with your thumbs.
Yeah, exactly. I just ruined it completely for
I'm
me.
guessing you just bloody smoked yourself half to death then.
Yeah, I did, mate. I had a pack of 20 tabs, and I think they lasted me 6 hours.
Well, let me guess, no shop on the campsite to buy any more.
No, there wasn't. There was not even a shop. I mean, that's missing the trick, really, because when there's nothing else within at least 6 miles of where
All
you
you're
are.
going to do is smoke tabs and eat chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Was it
So-
even a campsite, to be honest, or did he just randomly go on a field?
It was it was a campsite full of them massive like 9-berth caravans where all people go to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
to
more
die.
it's more like a
That's
well,
why it's out there.
more like a comfortable gaff. It's probably nicer than most of where they live, but you look inside and it's all like decorated like it's still 1975, but
Yeah, all wood
it's nicer than
panelling.
a tent. Yeah, wood paneling and little glass ornaments and all that shite.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting in this field smoking. Then I invent a game, which I mean, all I had in my pockets was cigarettes, latex gloves, and
Is
Like-
that from your murdering time?
it's like the rape kit, isn't it? It's like the modus operandi of a friggin' serial killer. But no, it's for my work. I use
Yeah,
latex
yeah.
gloves for my work.
Serial
And,
killer work. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and I invented a game of flicking them for a bit, and that lasted about 10 minutes.
Nice, nice.
And then we found some sticks,
Wow.
And,
what kind
um,
of sticks?
just regular sticks from the
Wow.
local tree.
Oh,
so-
like the
Alright.
local tree.
I essentially played a game of throw
Was it
them.
for
and-
local people?
Yeah, it was pretty much it was a bit like that. Anyway, I threw the stick and the bear and fetched him, so it might as well have just had a dog. You know what I mean?
So really, your Ben was just the dog. You threw a
Yeah,
stick and
pretty
she
much.
fetched it.
Bless
She
him.
liked it for a bit,
Yeah.
and then I lit a barbecue, and I didn't realise, them little them one-use barbecues.
Yeah, the
Well, if you
disposable
don't-
barbecues.
Here's a bit of a tip: if you don't take the cardboard off the bottom of them, they have no ventilation and they don't burn.
Right.
The box goes black, you get no air in, and whatever you're cooking on, it doesn't cook.
Right.
Right, so that was one. That didn't work. And luckily, we had a little pan and a camping gas with us, so we managed to cook some pork chops on that. And then we went and looked at the sheep. And then
Okay, nice.
How many sheep were there?
I was trying to keep some excitement for the next day, but
Yeah.
I thought we'd better look at the sheep. It was
'Cause-
fucking
Because
thousands of them.
let's face it, it's 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was like that episode of Father Ted when he says, "Shall we go over to the wall now?" He's like, "Well, we'd better keep some excitement for tomorrow." It was exactly like that. And you looked at the sheep for a bit, and the Ben went to bed about 8ish, and then we went to bed about 9ish.
Right.
Yeah, about 9ish, 9:30, and it wasn't even dark.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Still bright sunshine. Kids playing in the streets.
If there only had been kids playing, then at least the Ben would have had something to do.
Yeah.
But there was no other children there. There was only 3 tents, so.
Right.
And that's when we realised that we'd brought a double bed for the missus and the bear,
There's Laura.
I know.
but there wasn't a bed for me.
Ah.
So I thought, well, tell you what, them two are sleeping on the top of a bed. I'll sleep on the foot of the bed, and that might
Right.
work. But let's just a picture for the subscribers that I'm 6'1". I weigh about 14 and a half stone, and I can't sleep on the bottom of an airbed.
Yeah. You
Because-
can't
'cause
sleep
that-
at the foot of a
no.
bed like a dog because you're a fully
No.
grown adult.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit above average size, and I can't sleep on the bottom of a bed. So continuously being kicked, continuously rolling off the bed. I thought I'd try and sleep on the ground. Not going to work because you at least need a bit of
Bit
something.
softness.
Yeah, you need something between you and the ground to stop yourself from getting freezing fucking cold for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And it-
you'll just end up like
Yeah.
I don't know, with piles.
Yeah, It was absolutely got freezing cold, which
As
it
it,
shouldn't
as,
have.
it, as it does even in August in
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
lying on the
York.
ground.
Yeah, in the middle of
Someone's
nowhere.
private field. Yeah.
And because
someone's gone.
it might as well have been. I mean, I was paying 22 quid to sleep in some fucker's
Who
field.
did you pay? Someone who randomly walked past you?
No, there was like a building. With,
I'm guessing there was
toilet-
like a little
Yeah.
shack with,
And-
with a concrete roof.
And the woman who had it was
Toilet.
lovely. I must say, she was lovely, nice woman, but I think
Usually are.
just used to. Well, she'd have to be really. Because if she was shit and the site was shit, then
you'd have
would
kicked
be the end of it.
right off.
yeah. But the toilets, of course, and the showers were full of moths, and because they never clean them in the countryside for some reason.
No.
They don't think, well, we'll clean the cobwebs off. They think, well, they're just accessories, aren't they? This is the countryside.
Yeah.
Moths and spiders are perfectly fine.
They just let it age.
Yeah. So that was all right, and back and forth to the toilet was quite a bit of a pastime for a bit. I think I went to the toilet just because it was a bit of a walk.
Because it was something to do.
Yeah,
And it wasted like all of 6 minutes. So anyway, I was rolling off the bottom of this. In the end, I just got fucking sick, and I went in the car.
Right.
Realised the seats in the car don't recline. So I was sitting upright.
So you just sat upright.
Yeah. I didn't even sleep. I was sitting upright with my head in my hands.
Thinking, where did my life go wrong?
Yeah,
I'm
really
freezing cold. It's midnight. I'm sat in me car. The seats don't even recline, and I can't get to sleep.
Yeah.
Head in your hand, contemplating life.
I never even bothered taking my clothes off to get in my sleeping bag. I'm still wearing jeans. I was still wearing everything. I think I had my coat over the top of us as well.
Oh, bless you.
And the only thing it was worth it for was the night sky, because I've always lived in the city. I've never seen the night sky. When you can see like the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, that kind of thing. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, it's fairly amazing.
Yeah, if it wasn't 1 o'clock in the morning in the middle of nowhere, and then I heard some snuffling, and I heard the missus and the bairn wake up, and the food bag we'd have to leave outside the tent because there was no room in the tent was getting eaten by a fucking hedgehog.
Oh, bless. Cute.
And so I went and shined my torch light on it, and it just looked at me insolent.
Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
It's 3 in the morning, man.
If it looked at me for 10 seconds more, I think I would have just kicked it like a football. in proper, like Disney sort of way when they roll into a ball and roll off. That's what would have happened to it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the heart because it was just looking at us, and I thought, fuck it.
And it probably wouldn't have rolled the ball. You probably would have squished it.
No, it might have just flew across the fence onto the road and got hit by a passing truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And on top of all this, I can just say this: there was also a farmer's dog. I mean, round here, if someone's dog's barking loudly about in every 10-minute interval, then someone would be onto the fucking authorities about it.
Yeah, you'd call the council.
Yeah, but yeah, of course, well, somebody or the police go out. You can't put up with that. And certainly when you're in the house, you don't tend to hear it. When you're in the middle of nowhere, sound seems to travel in a vacuum of things. Anyway,
yeah, you hear literally everything.
I couldn't even blame the dog for it because dogs bark. You know what
And
I mean?
his dog was probably bored. Figured, I've got
Exactly.
nothing to do. Woof, like that.
But if I could have met the farmer, I would have kicked the fucking teeth out of his head. By 2 in the morning, by 1 in the morning, I would have just killed him because the dog kept barking. I thought, well, take the bastard in the house, and I realised it's a farm. They'll probably leave the dog outside.
Yeah.
But that dog was barking, and it was setting off another dog up the next glen that was barking. I was like, oh, for fucking hell's sake.
Oh.
And then it started to rain and the tent was leaking.
Oh,
lovely.
So at that point I said, look, I'm going fucking home. That's it.
Camping over.
Yeah, I said, this is the end. So we got everything out the tent, put the airbeds down, stripped everything, and we left the tent.
Just left it there.
Because it was one of them ones which, like...
Never using this again.
No, I'm not going to. If I could have set it on fire and not got arrested for it, then I would have.
Yeah.
But,
just burnt the fucker down.
yeah, it was one of them spring tents as well. Do you know one of them ones that kind of springs?
Oh, yeah, you pull it out the bag and it just kind of pops up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
was it expensive?
No, it was about 15 or 20 quid.
That's probably why it leaked and was fucking freezing.
Yeah, probably. But at 2 in the morning, there was no way I was going to get that back. And I mean, there was no natural light. I mean, no man-made light, no street lights or nothing, pitch black. So we packed up in the lights of the car.
Oh, hang on, you left in the middle of the night. You didn't even wait till morning.
Yeah, we left the tent with the rubbish in. Yeah, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, didn't it? The fucking morning.
Oh, Ben.
So really, I mean, she was awake because she got frightened by a hedgehog. So she was
by
ready
you
to go.
screaming and booting it.
Yeah, well, I didn't boot it. You know, I didn't boot the hedgehog. I was thinking of it, but I didn't.
Shout out for a bit.
And then, the missus also had washed her underclothing, we'll say. And I realised when I got back in the car that I was driving along with it hanging from my wing mirror.
Nice.
Yeah. That was
People
one.
might have thought you were like on a dogging site or something.
Yeah,
that was like
probably.
a signal.
Yeah.
That was your dogging signal.
Yeah. But someone's underclouts on me wing mirror. But anyway, because I was so tired, the missus actually had to talk to me all the way back to save me from falling asleep at the wheel.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Again.
Again.
I think I was talking about some random shit. I think I was singing Queen songs like I used to do when I was drunk. Just so I could try and remember the lyrics.
Yeah.
And try and stay awake.
Yeah, it was fun. It was all fun and games. But that will be officially the last time I ever go camping.
I used to like the idea of camping.
Yeah, I always like the idea of it.
I think
rave review.
I think people like the idea of camping, but when they're actually at the campsite, it's just a completely different matter.
I must say,
anybody got any iron anywhere? I can't
I
seem to
got
find
one.
any iron ingots.
I have 1 iron.
I'm gonna check Laura's secret stash.
Oh, it's on me.
Oh, okay.
all I can say is,
I like how
last-
there's like yellow stuff everywhere, by the way.
Yellow stuff.
Like zombie
yellow
spawning
stuff?
marks.
Oh.
Mm.
Ah, shit.
there is. By the trees. Anyway, my last word on the
What?
matter of camping
Yes.
is that unless you're willing to spend about £1,000 on gear, don't fucking bother.
Just don't. Just don't
Just
And
don't
go
bother, 'cause-
somewhere with like a
Yeah,
theme
with
park
stuff.
nearby.
A proper campsite.
Properly research and just do it. You'll have to spend a fortune. You might as well just go on a proper holiday.
You might as well just go to Benidorm.
Yeah, just go to Benny. Benny's
Yeah,
alright.
let's go to Benidorm.
Benny's okay. It's warm.
I love Benidorm. It's brilliant.
There's nothing wrong with it.